Forestry Tech is not for the faint of heart. Excavators work in brutal conditions, where one wrong move can mean disaster. If you think this is just another job, think again. Let's break it down. No sugarcoating. A houseboat is stuck, and even the pros are struggling. Heavy-duty machines are giving it their all, but will it be enough? Every pull, every movement, pure suspense. Will they make it, or is this boat staying put? Leave a comment and let me know your thoughts if you find it impressive. Taking down a multi-story building in a tight urban space is no small challenge, but this high-reach excavator is the perfect tool for the job. Instead of risky implosions or uncontrolled collapses, this method ensures precision, removing sections bit by bit while keeping debris and dust contained. The key here is control, skilled operators, stable equipment, and a clear demolition strategy. It's a smart solution for a tricky situation.
Non, ça, j'ai une couple de vidéos, j'ai un là-dessus, ouais, je pense qu'ils ont mieux que ça. Là. Ben, pour ça, la 1250 à 5 heures. Entre la base et le beau, en fait.
This is a classic mistake. When loading a dozer, positioning is everything. Blade to the back, always. Why? Better balance, safer transport, and if you need extra clearance, that blade can lift you up. The way he did it made things harder than they needed to be. Lucky for him, nothing went wrong. But next time, let's keep it smooth and safe. That said, he still got the job done well in the end. Respect for his effort. Oh my gosh, that Cat 320B must have been working its heart out to overheat like that. You can almost feel the heat radiating from the engine. Thankfully, the operator made it out safely. This is an intense situation. Precision is key, as even the slightest mistake could worsen the situation. The hydraulic system on the crane must be flawless to handle the heavy load without compromising safety. It's not just about power, it's about calculated moves to prevent disaster. It's a slow and steady process, but when done right, it's a sight to behold. Imagine the steam hissing as the Ruston Hornsby 90-ton steam shovel powers up, its engine roaring with over 200 horsepower. It's incredible how this machine moves 20 tons of material with ease. But it's not just the engine, it's all about the operator. The real magic lies in controlling that delicate steam pressure to get the shovel moving just right. For big jobs, it's a game changer. Amazing! Van Ord's Goliath isn't your typical dredger. It's a giant, flexing 10 cubic meter scoops and an insane 4,300 kilowatts plus power to keep crucial shipping lanes like Klaipeda deep enough for massive ships. It doesn't just dig, it transforms the way we think about global trade. It's incredible how such engineering brilliance can clear millions of cubic meters of sediment without breaking a sweat. Have you ever watched a Cat 320D dig a trench? It's almost mesmerizing how the excavator's arm moves with such precision, carving through the earth like it's slicing butter. The way the bucket scoops up soil and dumps it effortlessly into piles is fascinating. Every move is calculated and efficient, a perfect example of human engineering at its best. It's a raw display of human ingenuity under pressure. A controlled lift like this demands precise coordination. The straps, the angle of the bucket, and the balance of the tractor all determine whether this is a daring success or a disaster waiting to happen. Ever heard the roar of a Komatsu PC 700? It's not just any excavator. This heavy-duty beast thrives in the toughest environments, whether it's construction sites or mining operations. With its sturdy frame and tough mechanical parts, this excavator can take on the heaviest loads, working tirelessly for hours. Its Komatsu SAA 6D140E-5. Engine purrs with 370 horsepower, a deep sound that signals power and reliability. For anyone lucky enough to operate it, the experience is nothing short of impressive. Oh, it looks like we're witnessing a special performance from the excavator operator. As the Cat 215 digs into the stubborn tree, it's clear this is no easy feat. The machine's power is undeniable, but the tree's unyielding resistance is pushing the excavator to its breaking point. It's intense. Rescuing animals with heavy machinery isn't easy, but experience makes all the difference. This operator knew exactly how to handle the digger: steady, controlled, and careful. With years on the job, he moved with confidence, making sure the deer weren't harmed. It's the kind of skill that takes time to master, and today, it saved lives. This is the kind of act that restores faith in humanity.
Baby, run! There,
Okay, let's dive in. Sediment buildup is one of the biggest culprits when it comes to water flow issues. Blockages, flooding, you name it. But guess what? The dredging excavator is here to solve that. It can access deep, tricky areas without needing constant repositioning. This makes it the perfect tool for large dredging projects. You're going to love how easy this makes things. The Komatsu PC200 Long Reach is the machine you want on your side when it comes to tough, precision-heavy jobs. With 35.3 megapascals of hydraulic power, it makes short work of even the most demanding tasks. Whether it's dredging to 6.62 meters or reaching out 9.87 meters, it's built for performance. If you're looking for a machine that combines precision and power, this one's a clear choice. Did you see that? The Caterpillar D7G just yanked the stuck Cat D6R out like it was nothing. Talk about power and teamwork in action. That's a solid 100-point move right there. And just like that, the Caterpillar D6RXL is back in action, pushing forward like a true workhorse. Whether it's grading, dozing, or land clearing, this machine proves why Caterpillar remains a leader in heavy equipment. Whoa! Have you ever seen a machine like the Menzi Mucka 81 in action? This thing looks like a robotic spider straight out of a sci-fi flick. But don't be fooled. It's all about function, not just looks. Those hydraulic legs allow it to climb insane slopes and stay balanced while demolishing this safeguard wall with laser-sharp precision. But let's be real. None of this would be possible without the skilled operators who make it look effortless. The operator displayed exceptional skill, and the engine's sound was quite impressive. However, when the goosenecks are reshaped, they won't slide in that manner. It's time for the builders to take this improvement into account. Look at this teamwork. The dozer and excavator are moving in sync, tackling a tough job on rough terrain. One wrong move and boom, they could tip or damage the machinery. The dozer's undercarriage and hydraulic system are taking a beating, handling massive stress with every shift. But these operators, they know exactly what they're doing. Every movement is calculated. Hats off to these pros for pulling off such a risky operation with absolute control. Now that's what I call a pro move. This excavator isn't just climbing, it's dominating that incline with precision. The operator knows exactly how to distribute weight, using just the right amount of hydraulic power to stay in control. This is the kind of expertise that keeps tough jobs running smoothly. Absolute genius. I've seen operators try to save a few bucks, but this? Running an excavator at extreme angles drains oil pressure, risking total failure. While his technique showed a lack of experience, but to be fair, he still pulled it off in the end.
D'accord.
Getting that excavator track in place was like threading a needle, except the needle weighs a ton, and there's no room for mistakes. But they handled it like seasoned pros, smooth, efficient, and totally in control. Gotta respect that skill. Have you ever wondered how engineers create floating structures? Let me introduce you to the amphibious excavator. This powerful machine is made for marine construction, maintaining its balance on specialized pontoons while navigating underwater with accuracy. If you're a fan of heavy machinery, this one's definitely worth checking out.
Hey, venga.
If you've ever worked in tough terrain, you know the challenge. The Shantui SD22 with a hydraulic hammer is a game changer, breaking down rock on a mountain road like a pro. It's built for hard work, taking on brutal conditions without breaking a sweat. Every swing of the hammer makes the job easier, turning what used to take days into hours. Now that's efficiency. If you enjoyed what you just watched, give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more amazing content. Until next time, stay inquisitive and keep discovering. Keeping major ports like Klaipeda deep enough for global trade takes serious muscle. Enter Van Ord's Goliath. This backhoe dredger isn't just digging, it's ensuring vital shipping lanes stay open. Watch how its insane 10 cubic meter scoop capacity and 4,300 kilowatts plus power make short work of millions of cubic meters of sediment. Essential work powered by incredible engineering. How do you get an excavator unstuck when it's really buried? This video shows the teamwork and the incredible solo skills needed. It got a little help, sure, but the way the operator maneuvers this beast out of the mud on its own, pure gold. You gotta see the technique. This isn't just demolition, it's calculated risk. The way this operator maneuvers that beast between structures on such a dangerous site is intense. One wrong move. Serious nail-biter watching this level of precision. The bulldozer B10 fell off the lowboy during transport, highlighting the risks of improper loading or securing heavy machinery. Talk about a Monday morning feeling. On steroids. Sent the dozer to be the hero for a stuck excavator, and bam! It sinks 5 feet deep into the mud pit itself. You almost gotta feel bad. Almost. Witness this rental rescue disaster unfold.
Hey, Bubba, curl your bucket in some.
Holy cow! You will not believe what this excavator operator pulls off. We're talking a practically vertical hill descent. Absolutely epic display of skill and nerve. You gotta see it. Whoa! Mad respect for the loading precision. That's some serious skill fitting those heavy marble slabs. But then you see the truck and the safety setup, or lack thereof. My stress levels just went watching this. Absolutely wild. Stuck dealing with swamps, wetlands, or shorelines. This Water King WK250NG amphibious excavator, built on a solid Cat 324D base, is the beast you need. Watch how it conquers terrain other machines wouldn't dare touch. Efficiency just got a whole new meaning. You think you've seen big machines? Think again. The Liebherr R974 excavator makes mountains move literally. This isn't just digging, it's geological surgery with a 6.8 cubic meter bucket that swallows tons at a time. How powerful is it? Powerful enough to make a car look like a Hot Wheels car. You have to see it to believe it. Caught on camera. The final days of Wichita's old Coleman factory. Don't miss this raw footage capturing the demolition of the beautiful building at 2nd and St. Francis. a must-see piece of the city's transformation. Since the bulldozer seems out of commission, they had to use this method to get it down. Every day at the quarry is packed with danger, yet these workers seem completely unfazed by the heights. It's mind-blowing how used they've gotten to the risks. How deep can you really dig? You won't believe the reach on this specialized Komatsu PC240LC10 super long front excavator. Witness it pulling material from nearly 26 feet down in this European gravel quarry. The engineering is insane. Mad respect for this operator. Crossing a ditch like this isn't in the standard playbook. It demonstrates incredible machine awareness and a clever approach many haven't seen. A perfect example of operator ingenuity under challenging conditions. A stuck-wheel excavator in deep mud became a nail-biting rescue mission, showcasing incredible determination and skill. Problem: need to clean a spring on a ridiculously steep slope where normal equipment can't go. Solution: this beast, the Menzimuk, a 91E. Awesome to see specialized tech making crucial environmental work possible. The way the bulldozer glides over the snow clearly shows the driver's experience and skill. Facing a tricky challenge? Don't just push harder, strategize smarter. This excavator gets it. Instead of risking it all, they planned their path across the river. It's a perfect visual for why looking before you leap always pays off. This isn't just about construction, it's about human endurance. Journey to Akka, Chechnya, and witness the incredible grit of the workers carving vital roads through hostile mountain terrain. Facing constant danger and immense difficulty, their effort is monumental. As one local suggested, every single person who worked here deserves their name etched in stone. Got tough oak stumps that won't budge? Watch how the mighty Cat 953 tackles the challenge head-on. Drop a 1 in the comments if our video blew your mind. Your support fuels our creative fire. Okay, hold up. Did that excavator just climb a wall? You have to see this insane footage from Italy. This skilled operator is redefining what a power shovel can do with some seriously acrobatic moves. Absolutely mind-blowing.
Camion quello. Guarda, guarda.
Sì, avevo visto ieri sera che veniva giù e sono rimasto.
A John Deere excavator using its own hydraulics to pivot onto a 2-axle trailer by lifting the front track significantly looks easily over 3 feet. You can almost feel the stress on that truck frame, but the operator's finesse is undeniable. Impressive machine handling. 70 tons in one scoop? Meet the P&H2800, the mining shovel that lifts the weight of 10 elephants like it's nothing. We're talking moving 65,000 tons daily, using the power of 1,000 homes. See this absolute beast redefine heavy lifting. The Royal IHC Backhoe. Dredger. Alberto Alemán Zubieta is a powerhouse in underwater excavation. Equipped with a hydraulic crane and a heavy-duty bucket, this dredger is designed to handle the toughest materials: rock, boulders, and submerged structures. Mounted on a stable pontoon, it delivers precision and power, making it indispensable for port deepening, dam removal, and coastal protection. Watch as it effortlessly tears through dense underwater formations, showcasing why it's a preferred choice for challenging dredging projects. I can't believe my eyes. That excavator operator must have nerves of steel. The way he maneuvered that massive machine in such a high-risk situation, pure insanity. How do they even train for something like this? No ramp? No problem. The operator is about to pull off a daring feat, loading an excavator without a ramp. Will it be a triumph of skill or a recipe for disaster? Don't blink, or you might miss the most thrilling moment. That's why you always assess ground stability before operating. You can see the moment the weight shifts too far. No counterbalance, no chance. The operator's quick reflexes saved him, but this is a costly lesson in site safety. All right, folks. Time to witness an epic track hoe recovery in a wet stump field. This could either be a jaw-dropping success or an epic disaster. The excitement's unreal. What do you think will happen? Drop your predictions in the comments below and let's discuss. We want to hear from you.
Trabaho.
If I get thin and push down real hard on you, it can hurt you.
I'm sure everyone was thinking that this excavator was going to fall into the water the moment they saw this situation, right? So risky. The operator did a great job, but geez, that was really risky. It definitely would have been better to drag it out after the bucket had located the prop. Much safer too. After all was said and done, the excavator was the hero in pulling the man out of the mud.
Bravo, Bill! Bravo!
The Komatsu PC-8000 is a heavy-duty hydraulic shovel with a weight of 710 tons. Designed primarily for large-scale mining operations, it features a 42 cubic meter bucket capacity, enabling it to transport substantial volumes of material in a single pass. The operator's cabin is equipped with state-of-the-art systems, providing a high level of comfort and visibility. These technological advancements, combined with its impressive specifications, make the PC-8000 an industry leader in performance and reliability. Wow, that was a nail-biter. It's unbelievable how those machines escaped that situation without a scratch. Have you ever seen a Volvo excavator in action? Watch as it uses its bucket to pull a heavy truck out of the mud. This is a common technique when dealing with soft, muddy terrain. It's fascinating to see how these machines, when well maintained, can handle such tough tasks. Truly impressive, right? A massive load, fresh from a truck stop near Fort Dodge, Iowa, is about to take center stage. Witness the raw might and flawless precision it takes to move such a massive beast of cargo. Let's look forward to diving deep into this activity together. Can you imagine the struggle of clearing 159 centimeters of snow on your own? That's where technology steps in. Meet the 14-ton excavator, equipped with a rototilt, operated by Thor Jostein Bunes from Risa AS. In conditions like these, physical labor just can't keep up. But with the hydraulic power of the excavator, snow is cleared quickly and safely, keeping the cabin roofs intact. Machinery like this is the real hero when nature gets tough. I never imagined the steam shovel at WMSTR Roleg 2021 would move like this. Seeing it dig in person totally shattered my expectations from all those still pictures. The whole thing is like a giant clockwork, each gear and piston working together in a fascinating dance. It makes you wonder how they figured all this out back in the day. I can only imagine how stressful it must have been for the operator when that track hoe got stuck and busted the water main. It's one of those moments where everything seems to go wrong at once, and you're just trying to hold it together. Water gushing everywhere, the pressure building up. It's no small task to stop the flow and free the machine, especially with all that pressure on the hydraulics. You can tell they were doing everything they could to fix it, and they really pulled through under pressure. Ever wondered what it's like to operate heavy machinery on a sheer cliff face? It takes more than just bravery. It takes a level of skill and precision that few can master. Picture yourself in a spider excavator, suspended over the edge, every movement calculated. This isn't for the faint of heart, but for those who thrive on challenges. Let's dive into what makes this job a true test of both courage and expertise. Moving a fully assembled Connex warehouse? That's a serious challenge. This structure is sitting 8 feet off its property line, and 3 rescue teams have already failed to relocate it. Dismantling and rebuilding is the last resort, but before going down that route, the owner wants to see if this team can shift it in one piece. The weight, structural integrity, and lifting method all matter here. Can they pull it off? Or will they have to break it down after all? Let's find out. This drivetrain? Absolutely mind-blowing. One side's Rockwell, the other's Caterpillar. It's like a beast of a machine built to perfection. Listen to that engine roar. Unstoppable power. What do you think about this beast? This is straight up next level stuff. The danger factor, off the charts. Watching that big machine carefully break through concrete with such finesse, it's almost like watching a giant work of art being created in real time. What a spectacle! 3 excavators working together like a well-oiled machine to flip that one back on its feet. The teamwork here is absolutely mind-blowing. Wow, did you see that? That's some serious skill right there. Dropping this machine down in such extreme conditions is no joke. It's all about balance, timing, and a whole lot of confidence. One wrong move and things could go south real fast. But this operator? Cool as ice. Absolute mastery at work. In a stunning display of power, the the Tiger Cat 635D successfully completed its mission, dragging heavy logs across the snowy terrain. Each pull was a dramatic struggle, showcasing the machine's unmatched strength and resilience. Catch you in the next video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. If you enjoyed this topic, drop a comment below so we can keep bringing you even better content. See you later. Picture this. You're standing next to an O&K bucket wheel excavator 258, one of the largest machines to ever work the earth. At 171 meters long and 50 meters tall, it's like a giant mechanical monster that weighs 3,850 tons. Can you imagine whole villages being relocated just to make space for this? It's powered by a 5,555 kilowatt engine, extracting lignite for RWE power. A true beast of engineering that demands respect. You won't find a more cost-effective way to dig out of a deep hole without a long dipper. People who suggest using cranes or conveyors clearly haven't thought it through. Sure, cranes can move material, but the energy they use? It's a lot more than people realize. Machines like hydraulic shovels are designed for water and sewer work, not deep excavation. Long dipper machines exist, but setting them up takes time and money. This method might not be the fastest, but it's cheaper.
Truck. Wow.
Check out how the operator nails this maneuver. The bucket's positioned just right, creating a stable pivot point for a smooth drop from the truck bed. It's all about that hydraulic finesse, balancing the boom's movements and track control to stay stable. This maneuver speaks to the experience of the operator, someone who really knows how to handle the weight and dynamics of the machine. But adding ramps would be a smart move to boost safety the next time around. Unbelievable control. In the most intense moments, descending a slope is one of the riskiest moves an excavator can make. But the Cat 320D2L, it handles it like a pro. An incredible feat of engineering. The Vermeer T1055. Commander 3 Pipeline Trencher stands out as a top-tier solution for pipeline installation. Equipped with a 355 horsepower diesel engine, it effortlessly handles tough terrains, including soil and rock. Capable of digging trenches up to 48 inches wide and 6 feet deep, this machine is designed for optimal performance, even in the most demanding conditions, making it the go-to choice for professionals seeking efficiency and durability. When using an excavator in soft, wet soil, one common issue is the instability of the ground. The mud and moisture combine to create an unstable foundation that can cause significant delays. This is a prime example of top-tier teamwork. With expert skill and flawless coordination, they successfully carried out a rescue mission that others might have thought impossible. In my years of experience, I've learned that no bridge restoration project can succeed without properly addressing deteriorated shotcrete. This isn't just the first step, it's the foundation of the entire process. If the shotcrete isn't removed correctly, it's only a matter of time before structural problems arise. This is a crucial phase that demands attention to detail and expertise. This is the kind of thing you only see in movies. The sheer danger of that current is enough to make anyone hold their breath. When you're working in water or on challenging terrain, you need an excavator that can handle the job. The Komatsu PC 3000 Super Long Front is designed for these exact conditions. Its extended reach and durable hydraulic system make it the perfect solution for digging in deep or underwater areas. Trust me, once you see it in action, you'll understand why it's the go-to for tough jobs. The K700A faced a brutal challenge, battling through deep snowdrifts that threatened to halt this beast in its tracks. With its wheels spinning furiously, the machine pushed forward, straining every inch to break free from the unforgiving terrain. JCB gets the job done, fast. One clean pull, and the T170 is out. No struggle, no wasted time. That's the power of top-tier engineering.
There it goes. He is moving.
What a moment. Watching the Komatsu 614 inching its way up from the pit, you can almost feel the pressure on those cables. You can tell this isn't some beginner's job. It takes years of experience to trust the equipment and execute this perfectly. Who knew that an excavator could play the role of the most unexpected wedding guest? With floodwaters rising, this machine turned into a wedding miracle. Talk about a mechanical rescue mission. Dargan 2019. Imagine the intensity. Panzer and K700, locked in a fierce tug of war. The clock ticks, the muscles strain, and every inch matters. Will the tank pull through, or will the K700 surprise us? The suspense is unbearable. The outcome? Well, that's something we'll never know.
Martin! Ruhig!
Oh man, if you haven't seen the Tigercat 860 in action, you're missing out. You can feel the power in every move, and let me tell you, it's smooth. Once you see it in action, you'll understand exactly why it's the go-to choice. Here it is, the Menzi Muck M535, back in action, and it's taking on a challenging slope with some serious landscaping work. After those new power poles were put in place in the forest, it's now working its magic to cover those concrete foundations with soil. Watch it dominate this tough terrain. When beavers constructed a dam across the creek, nearly 10 acres of land were flooded. This significant water buildup not only inundated the property, but also caused runoff into neighboring properties. The local authorities were quick to act, and that's when the excavator track hose showed up. With its hydraulic power, it tears through the mud, restore the creek, and stop the flooding from continuing. What a sight it was, watching nature's chaos get tamed by a piece of heavy machinery. The Shantui SD16 dozer isn't just moving earth, it's rewriting the rules of heavy-duty performance. Watch as this beast unleashes its raw strength, effortlessly dragging a fully loaded semi-truck from a deep, snow-packed rut. Every move is calculated, every ounce of power expertly controlled. This is not just about brute strength, it's a masterclass in heavy machinery at work. Ever seen a skid steer loading go sideways? Well, John sure gave us a show. Using the wrong trailer and truck, he still managed to get the job done. But let's be real, those ramps needed some solid ground support to avoid tipping. A few extra feet forward would have helped too. And here's a pro tip. Keep some jack stands strapped to the trailer just for moments like this. Could have made all the difference.
All right, hurry up, get off that tire.
Ist der beste Geo beim Versuch, Hürden.
Get ready to witness the Kaiser S2 Schreitbagger tackle a 2-meter obstacle. This isn't just a test of power, it's a masterclass in hydraulic precision and terrain adaptation. Will it make it over? That's the million-dollar question. The articulation, the weight distribution, the sheer engineering at play, everything needs to align perfectly. So don't blink, you might just miss an engineering marvel in action. Perfect. The Bell 320D LRA isn't just an excavator. It's an amphibious titan. With a 350-bar hydraulic system and a weight of 9,000 kilograms, this beast isn't sinking anytime soon. I've had the chance to see the ASV skid steer loader in action, and I can tell you, it's a beast. With its 74 horsepower engine and the ability to lift up to 3,500 pounds, it makes clearing brush look effortless. Inside the cabin, you'll find everything is set up for maximum efficiency. Easy-to-use controls, great visibility, and a comfortable working space. Pretty impressive, right? Ever wondered how massive industrial buildings get torn down? Meet the Liebherr 954 excavator, armed with a ProMove XP 5000 hydraulic breaker, a beast built for destruction. Watch as it smashes through solid concrete like it's nothing. Whether you're here for the raw force or just love watching big machines do their thing, this one's got it all. So grab your popcorn. This is demolition at its finest. Whoa, look at that excavator go. The operator is taking on the raging flood like a true hero. The water's fierce. Inch by inch, he maneuvers through the current, lifting them to safety. Can you imagine being in that car, watching the water rise? This is courage and skill in action. Hats off to everyone who made this rescue possible. What would you do in a moment like this? Now, this is where things get tricky. The excavator is making its way up the trailer, but look at the truck. It's starting to lift at the front. That's a dangerous shift in weight. If they're not careful, this whole setup could become a tipping nightmare. A heavy machine like this needs stability, or things can go wrong in seconds. Let's see if they can balance it out before disaster strikes. That bus was done for the second the landslide hit. And now they're trying to move it? That's not easy. It takes real skill, patience, and a lot of muscle to pull this off. Big respect to the crew making it happen. Insane skills alert. This excavator operator just defied gravity. A nearly vertical descent down a treacherous slope. Flawless execution, absolute control. It's like watching a machine dance on the edge of disaster. You won't believe your eyes.
Bas! Nami goal!
Okay, let's talk about the Tesmec 1475 Rock Hog. This bad boy is built for serious excavation, boasting a 630 horsepower engine that powers through rock with ease. But what really sets it apart? The GPS 3D system. It controls cutting depth and angles with pinpoint accuracy. Now, I get it, these machines look slow. But in mining, precision is everything. Rushing leads to costly mistakes. And this machine? It plays the long game, ensuring every cut is just right.
Cut your level for your track to be on. If it's down, buddy.
Demolition projects in busy cities like New York need precision, and the Indeco ISS 45/90 is the perfect tool for the job. It's cutting through the old Kosciuszko Bridge's steel structure, making sure every piece is demolished safely and efficiently. With such a big task, you need the right equipment, and that's where this powerhouse comes in, handling everything with ease. This is a textbook example of a large-scale backhoe dredger at work. Mounted on a floating barge, this hydraulic excavator is designed for heavy-duty dredging operations in ports, rivers, and offshore construction sites. The massive arm and clamshell bucket allow it to dig deep and handle a variety of materials, from soft sediments to dense rock formations. If you're into marine engineering or large-scale infrastructure projects, this is a fascinating piece of equipment to watch in action. This crew's really getting it done out here. They're building a 200-foot dock with a big 6x32-foot platform and a double boathouse in a unique pitchfork design. Everything's being driven in with a vibratory hammer. No jetting, which is way better for the environment. Super clean work. The piling wraps are a nice touch too, protecting the wood from marine borers. They've already set 80 pilings in just a couple days. On top of that, they're removing an old seawall, clearing out riprap, and planning to install a 240-foot dock lined up with riparian rights. These guys are slammed with work but still pushing hard, rain or shine. Major respect for how much they've got going on, and still taking the time to do it right.
Boathouse poles set. There's 16 boathouse poles on the boathouse roof. It's gonna have 2 lifts in it. Jet ski lift and boat lift and all the dock tracks.
Well, we do it work all day.
Oh boy.
This is an absolutely wild sight.
Oh no!
The Cat 583T, side boom, known for its hydraulic power and robust frame, found itself stuck in a drainage ditch in Wyoming. While hauling a sled, the machine's traction was compromised due to the weight of the load combined with the uneven ground. It's a solid reminder that even top-tier machinery needs careful consideration of the environment it operates in. Hydraulics and load distribution must be managed to prevent mishaps like this. witnessing a high-performance operation featuring the MAN TGA 41660, a powerhouse truck renowned for its ability to tow heavy loads. It's transporting two enormous excavators, the Caterpillar 365B and Liebherr 964, on a custom-built trailer. Powered by a 660 horsepower engine and remarkable torque, this truck excels at moving heavy-duty machinery. It showcases its strength by carrying two excavators, each tipping the scales at over 60 tons, a formidable challenge, even for the most rugged trucks. Incredible to watch that bulldozer in action. It's not just strength, it's about control. The way it knocks down the tree with such calculated force makes you realize how much engineering went into designing this beast. Every inch of it is built for efficiency. Check this out. The first stage of Der Gleisabbruch at Romerhofplatz is officially done. The process of demolishing tram tracks, leveling, and compacting the ground is so impressive, don't you think? These heavy-duty machines just power through it all. Ever wondered how the pros pull this off? Well, now you've seen it. There's something undeniably captivating about watching heavy machinery disassemble a school bus. The way a hydraulic excavator's bucket grabs the bus frame, bending and crushing it effortlessly. Truly impressive, don't you think? Take a moment and picture this. A Menzi muck, a 91, equipped with a hydraulic hammer, tearing down a bridge in a spectacular demolition. The skill of the operator? Undeniable. Mastering the machine itself is a challenge, but maneuvering it across such rough, uneven terrain? That's where true expertise shines. Oh no, accidents can happen fast with heavy machinery. Thankfully, no one was near, but it could have been worse. At Sinsen Reservoir, they rely on amphibious excavators because they deliver results. These machines stay stable on water, remove sediment quickly, and prevent the reservoir from clogging. Twin units slash work time in half, while barges haul the material out efficiently. It's a clean, organized, and effective operation. And yes, without this, Papango floods. It's that simple. Are improvements coming? They're exploring greener methods and better water separation. But for now, this remains their best solution. K&S Transport knows how to get it done. Moving 3 Cat D10T2 bulldozers? No problem. They use the right tools for the job: Mack, Kenworth, and Volvo Prime movers. If you're looking to move heavy loads like this, make sure your trucks can handle the weight and terrain. Underwater or not, the Cat D9T doesn't flinch. It handles rocks, gravel, and everything in between with precision and brute strength. Wow! Never have seen a skid steer do that ever. Great show. You can see how quickly the weather changes. What was just a snowy road turned into a potential flood zone. The water had nowhere to go, and it started running down towards the Sirdal Høyfjells Hotel. But by creating a drainage path, they stopped the flooding in its tracks. This simple step prevented major road issues. The UZTM dragline, ESH20/90, is a formidable powerhouse. With its impressive size and capabilities, this machine is one of just a handful in the Pokrovsk mining complex in Ukraine. It's part of Europe's largest manganese ore deposit, and its role in extracting valuable minerals cannot be overstated. Designed for efficiency and durability, the ESH20/90 is a testament to the engineering prowess that fuels large-scale mining operations. Thanks for watching, everyone. We hope you found these innovations captivating. Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more exciting content. See you next time. Forestry Tech is not for the faint of heart. Excavators work in brutal conditions, where one wrong move can mean disaster. If you think this is just another job, think again. Let's break it down. No sugarcoating. A houseboat is stuck, and even the pros are struggling. Heavy-duty machines are giving it their all, but will it be enough? Every pull, every movement, pure suspense. Will they make it, or is this boat staying put? Leave a comment and let me know your thoughts if you find it impressive. Taking down a multi-story building in a tight urban space is no small challenge, but this high-reach excavator is the perfect tool for the job. Instead of risky implosions or uncontrolled collapses, this method ensures precision, removing sections bit by bit while keeping debris and dust contained. The key here is control, skilled operators, stable equipment, and a clear demolition strategy. It's a smart solution for a tricky situation.
Non, ça, j'ai une couple de vidéos. Venez là-dessus, ouais, je pense qu'ils ont mieux que ça. Là. Mais pour ça, la 12,50 à 5 heures. Entre la base et le beau, en fait.
This is a classic mistake. When loading a dozer, positioning is everything. Blade to the back, always. Why? Better balance, safer transport, and if you need extra clearance, that blade can lift you up. The way he did it made things harder than they needed to be. Lucky for him, nothing went wrong. But next time, let's keep it smooth and safe. That said, he still got the job done well in the end. Respect for his effort. Oh my gosh. That Cat 320B must have been working its heart out to overheat like that. You can almost feel the heat radiating from the engine. Thankfully, the operator made it out safely. This is an intense situation. Precision is key, as even the slightest mistake could worsen the situation. The hydraulic system on the crane must be flawless to handle the heavy load without compromising safety. It's not just about power, it's about calculated moves to prevent disaster. It's a slow and steady process, but when done right, it's a sight to behold. Imagine the steam hissing as the Ruston Hornsby 90-ton steam shovel powers up, its engine roaring with over 200 horsepower. It's incredible how this machine moves 20 tons of material with ease. But it's not just the engine, it's all about the operator. The real magic lies in controlling that delicate steam pressure to get the shovel moving just right. For big jobs, it's a game changer. Amazing! Van Ord's Goliath isn't your typical dredger. It's a giant, flexing 10 cubic meter scoops and an insane 4,300 kilowatts plus power to keep crucial shipping lanes like Klaipeda deep enough for massive ships. It doesn't just dig, it transforms the way we think about global trade. It's incredible how such engineering brilliance can clear millions of cubic meters of sediment without breaking a sweat. Have you ever watched a Cat 320D dig a trench? It's almost mesmerizing how the excavator's arm moves with such precision, carving through the earth like it's slicing butter. The way the bucket scoops up soil and dumps it effortlessly into piles is fascinating. Every move is calculated and efficient, a perfect example of human engineering at its best. It's a raw display of human ingenuity under pressure. A controlled lift like this demands precise coordination. The straps, the angle of the bucket, and the balance of the tractor all determine whether this is a daring success or a disaster waiting to happen. Ever heard the roar of a Komatsu PC 700? It's not just any excavator. This heavy-duty beast thrives in the toughest environments, whether it's construction sites or mining operations. With its sturdy frame and tough mechanical parts, this excavator can take on the heaviest loads, working tirelessly for hours. Its Komatsu SAA 6D140E-5. Engine purrs with 370 horsepower, a deep sound that signals power and reliability. For anyone lucky enough to operate it, the experience is nothing short of impressive. Oh, it looks like we're witnessing a special performance from the excavator operator. As the Cat 215 digs into the stubborn tree, it's clear this is no easy feat. The machine's power is undeniable, but the tree's unyielding resistance is pushing the excavator to its breaking point. It's intense. Rescuing animals with heavy machinery isn't easy, but experience makes all the difference. This operator knew exactly how to handle the digger: steady, controlled, and careful. With years on the job, he moved with confidence, making sure the deer weren't harmed. It's the kind of skill that takes time to master, and today, it saved lives. This is the kind of act that restores faith in humanity. Okay, let's dive in. Sediment buildup is one of the biggest culprits when it comes to water flow issues, blockages, flooding, you name it. But guess what? The dredging excavator is here to solve that. It can access deep, tricky areas without needing constant repositioning. This makes it the perfect tool for large dredging projects. You're going to love how easy this makes things. The Komatsu PC200 Long Reach is the machine you want on your side when it comes to tough, precision-heavy jobs. With 35.3 megapascals of hydraulic power, it makes short work of even the most demanding tasks. Whether it's dredging to 6.62 meters or reaching out 9.87 meters, it's built for performance. If you're looking for a machine that combines precision and power, this one's a clear choice. Did you see that? The Caterpillar D7G just yanked the stuck Cat D6R out